What's up, everybody? This is Lyle with No Hit Me Barbecue, and what I wanted to do was do a review on the T-Fal ActiFry. I got this a little while back and I've been extremely impressed by it. As part of this review, I'm going to kind of show you kind of how it works, and I'm going to do two different cooking applications. We're not going to go step by step through it, but what I am going to do is show that you can do some Brussels sprouts in this, and I have some snapper which I'm going to kind of bread up. Or not bread up, I'm going to put a fish fry on it. So we're going to kind of have that as part of the review. Now, I happen to use my ActiFry more as it is traditionally, I think, used by most people. But there's another YouTube channel who uses it doing all different kind of recipes and everything. And that the name of that channel is Booger500 US. So I'm going to put a link to her channel in the iCard and in the description below. One thing I would like to say about this, if you have kids that are in college or you're in college, this is the perfect thing to have rather than just a hot plate for college. I think the cost isn't going to be that much more, and it's a whole lot easier to clean than most things that you would have in a dorm room. Anyway, I like it because it's pretty compact. The main thing I like, other than the fact that it uses barely any oil, is the fact that the cleanup is easy. So what I'm going to do now is bring you guys in so you can kind of see the inner workings of this and how easy it is to clean, and then we'll throw these Brussels sprouts on, and then when that's done we'll get this snapper on. Okay, so when you look at this thing, first of all, you have an on-off button here, and then you have a timer which is over here. To me, this timer is basically worthless. They could have done without that. As far as opening it, they have a couple buttons. You can push one or both, but that's going to open it up. Now, if you want to wash it when you're done washing or when you're done cooking, this part will come off, and that is dishwasher safe. So you have that. This here is a paddle that and I just got done washing. I need to dry it out. But this is a paddle that will turn, like if you had these Brussels sprouts, I'm going to use the paddle with the Brussels sprouts, and basically what that'll do is spin around and keep everything from, kind of evenly cooked. With the snapper, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this out because I'm not going to want it moving it around. We're just going to cook that directly on there. When you're done cooking, all you have to do, here's a handle, take it out, throw it in the, half the time really all you need to do is wash it out, but you can throw that in the dishwasher, and then there's a filter back here that you can remove as well. So extremely easy to clean. Main reason I like it. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get these Brussels sprouts in here so you can kind of see what vegetables look like. This thing is going to do pretty well on vegetables, so really all I'm going to do is throw these Brussels sprouts in here. Oil is little, you can use as little or as much as you want. This is probably about a half a tablespoon that I have in there. And then we're just going to throw some seasoning in here. I happen to be using a Cooking with Cade Seasonal. That's a good brand. So we have it seasoned up. I'm just going to hit the lid, turn it on, and let it go. We're about 5 minutes in on the broccoli, so I'm just going to kind of open it up so you can kind of see where our progress is on that. So it's getting there. It's starting to get that kind of caramelized look that I want on it. And this machine, you can tell that it's warm, but it's just not like you're going to, bump into it and burn yourself. So it's safe from that standpoint. I think it would be something very easy for maybe young kids. If you're trying to teach them how to cook, this might be something to kind of get them started on. So this has been going about 12 minutes, actually probably about 13 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and shut it off. I could tell through the window that it's starting to get kind of caramelized, like I like my Brussels sprouts. If you don't like them caramelized, it would probably take you a few minutes less. So now what we have to do is lift up the handle, there we go, so that's done. So for our next part of this, we're going to get this fish done. I'm going to go ahead and pop this out, and then bring my fish over and get that started. Pretty big fish fillets, but I think we're going to be all right. I'm just going to go ahead and add about half of a, that's not even half a tablespoon to the bottom. And just add our fish. And that is a tight fit, but we should be okay. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of oil, so that's probably total about maybe a little over a tablespoon. We're going to do the same thing. Not complicated. Shut it. Turn it on. This should take, I'd imagine, about 4 or 5 minutes before I check on it, and then we'll kind of take a look at it from there. Minutes into this fish cook, these are a lot larger fillets than I think most people would be cooking, but let's take a look at it. So that's kind of what we're looking like now. Feels like it's just about done. Since these are so big, I'm not going to flip them. They seem like they're getting kind of crusty on the bottom anyway, so I'm fine with that. About the 11-minute mark, let's take a look and see what it's looking like. I think that's good to go. Let's go ahead and, these are some monster fish fillets. Try to wrangle one of these out of here. So there's one. And there is the other one. Now you know what works good with this is, and I didn't have any, so I used the regular olive oil, but if you have those spray cans, those work really well on this. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and taste this stuff, and then kind of give my final thoughts on this, and you know, if you're on the fence why you maybe should buy one, and then we'll be out. So we are done with this cook. Now here's as simple as it is to go ahead and clean this thing. Lift this up like I showed you earlier. Pull this up. That's going to go in the dishwasher. It doesn't even need to go in the dishwasher. You could just pretty much rinse that off, but I'm just going to throw it in the dishwasher. This, you could just rinse that out. And the filter should be fine. I'm just going to wipe out the inside, and that's a done deal as far as the cleanup on it. So very simple to use. So like I said, if you had somebody that was in college or something like that, this is something that's, you know, would be perfect for that situation. But let's taste this and see kind of what's up. Did a good job on the Brussels sprouts. Now, it's kind of far away, so you might not be able to hear this crunch. That fish definitely has a crunch. It was a little hot. But anyway, I recommend this product. I think I got this one on Amazon from thinking $115. So I'm not sure what they normally cost, but that's where I got mine. I highly recommend it. Like I said, I'm just basically going to be doing things like I would have normally fried in this. I'm not going to be doing a bunch of, you know, main courses like Asian dishes or, you know, chili, or you could do a lot of things in this. Like I said, if you're interested to see kind of some of those recipes, I'm going to put a link to Booger 500 US in the description and in the iCard above. So all you have to do is click on that iCard and it'll take you to her channel where she has all kinds of stuff. But anyway, I hope this was informative. I hope that, you know, if you're looking for a new kitchen gadget, this might be one that you might want to try out. I don't part with my money easy, and I think this is well worth it. Anyway, thanks for stopping by No Hippie Barbecue. Comment, subscribe, and I'm out.